What do the people without the access of proper technology have that we don't? With the help of scientists and researchers, our world has technologically advanced in the last couple of centuries. But in that process, we have now uncovered healthier ways of living, cured diseases, and technology has given us virtually everything we'd ever want at our fingertips. With the rapid advancement of technology, we'd think that we have mastered everything. Instead, we are noticing an increase in levels of high stress, mental health issues, heart diseases, cancer, and dementia. This begs the question that in our pursuit of perfecting the human experience, have we lost peace? Are there core universal truths in the way of living a healthier lifestyle that we have known around the world for millennia that we have left behind in our pursuit for more? Well, there are few places around the world who have unknowingly, even to them, somehow preserved this magic, and because of this, there is still peace that is existent here. One of these places is a hill station that not much known to people, called the Heaven of Doers. This begs another question. What are they doing differently? What are the forgotten truths core to our well-being as humans that we forgot? And is it too late to remember them? Well, after days of back and forth filming indoors, we got into contact with some of the locals from the hill station who belong from the Dukpa community, who happily agreed to host us and let us know the answers that we are in search of. And in our venture, I was lucky to be joined by Oshanda, Shohomda and Shushmita ma'am, who have helped me to get a better understanding about the locals, their culture, and most importantly, these smiles that clearly indicates the peace they have that we don't, in this beautiful hill station of Lepchakha. But first, let's know about the history of this place. During the mid-18th century, as the declining Mughal Empire's power waned in the northern India, Bhutan's influence in the neighboring region of Coach Bihar grew significantly. By 1772, the Bhutanese have gained almost complete control over the area when the Maharaja asked for British help. It was during this time that the British in India first encountered the Bhutanese. The East India Company, eager to secure their northern frontiers, viewed Bhutanese activity unfavorably. In 1773, a small British force, supported by the pretender to the Coachbihari throne, Khagendra Narayan, defeated the Bhutanese and captured 2 forts in the foothills. Concerned by these developments, the Bhutanese sought the intervention of Panchen Lama, who is a spiritual authority, just second only to the Dalai Lama, who approached Warren Hastings, the then Governor General of British India. This resulted in the signing of a treaty between Bhutan and British, leading to an era of increased contact and interaction. As Bhutan's desire for territorial expansion grew, their attention turned to the east, particularly towards Assam. At this time, Assam remained independent from British rule, and the Ahom dynasty which ruled Assam was facing internal turmoil. Exploiting the situation, Bhutan effortlessly increased its influence in the region and in 1826 had gained control over all these passes, also known as tours, leading into Assam. However, in 1828, the British occupied Assam and once again came face to face with the Bhutanese. The British now began to cast greedy eyes upon this narrow strip of territory of around 1,000 square miles at the base of Bhutan Hill, containing a number of duars or passes. Over the following years, minor clashes ensued as the British gradually regained control over the duars. Eventually, this tension escalated into a second Anglo-Bhutanese war. By 1865, the British had gained complete control over all the passes in Bengal and Assam, pushing the Bhutanese forces back on all fronts. The war concluded with the signing of the famous Treaty of Sinchula, marking the end of hostilities and establishing control of mutual peace and friendship. The treaty facilitated open and duty-free trade. Bhutan relinquished its claim to the 18 duars, and the British government provided an annual payment of 50,000 rupees to Bhutan. This agreement has continued even after India gained its independence in 1947. A treaty signed in 1949 between Bhutan and independent India has maintained the provisions of mutual peace, friendship, and trade. So the famous Treaty of Sinchula demarcated some lands that was previously under the Kingdom of Bhutan but later added to British India and after 1947 became a part of the Republic of India. This demarcation left the indigenous Dukpa people of this place, their culture and their language perfectly preserved over time. Although there were other regions throughout North Bengal and Assam where people of the same group remained. But with the passage of time, they have modernized, leaving Lepchakha and the few villages nearby, the last places where we can find a little Bhutan in India.